Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna teach you how to make a chromatic scale for your FNF mod to make music with your own voice. First of all, you enter FL Studio and create a new project or whatever, and then you press on this record button to record your voice to use it for the chromatic scale. You can also use Audacity or whatever, but to be honest, I can't bother. So basically all you need to do is record your voice saying the 5 vowels A, E, I, O, U. Doesn't matter what effects you add, as long as it sounds like F and F enough, or sound like the vowel sounds like a voice and it sounds clear and loud. You can use it to make a chromatic scale with it. So yeah, so you press on the record button here and then press on the second button which says audio to the playlist as an audio clip. So you can choose whatever of those, in 1, in 2, whatever. I don't really know what any of those mean. I just choose whatever. You could choose this one, or yeah, I will just choose this one. So now you stop the recording, go into the mixer, and then so you go into this that says record in here, and then you press on XT and you press off. I don't really like it. If you're fine with it, you can keep it. It doesn't really matter, but I personally don't like it. So now you press play and say the 5 vowels. So A, or you can say ah. I will say ah. Ah. E. I. O. U. And now we got all of them. Stop recording. You play it back. The 5 vowels. So A, or you can say ah. I will say ah. Ah. E. I. O. U. And you delete the part where I'm talking. You probably don't talk, you just record it. So what you do in the L one, I don't think you have to do anything. It sounds good enough. This sounds good enough. The I one, I begin by saying ah, which we already have an here, so we don't really need it. So you cut the part when you're saying ah at the beginning, and you keep the part where you're saying the I part, the I part. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like that. I guess it works. This is good. It's fine. I don't really need. You cut this part, the beginning part, because it has an E, and you need the ooh sound and not the E. I mean, if you know how to say it correctly, you don't have to remove the part where you're saying it the wrong way. But it's easier for me, so I just do it, and for the sake of the tutorial. And now that we got that, you can add your effects, your whatever. But what I will do now, so basically, let's select all this and select that, and press Ctrl B 9 times. Why would you do that, you may ask? So you need 48 vowels in your chromatic scale, and I already recorded 5, so I copy and paste it 9 times, and I don't count this one. This one is the 10th time, so 5 times 10 equals 50, and that's close enough to 48. It's even more. So yeah, you copy it and paste it 9 times so it can equal 10 times and stuff. Anyways, after you do that, you consolidate the track, consolidate this track from song start or from text start, doesn't really matter. You press start. And now that it's done, you press on this icon at the very top left, and then you press pitch correct sample, and that's the auto-tune work, and that's the most important part in this entire thing. Wait for it to analyze. You select everything. C3, let's try how does it sound in C3. But first of all, variation, make it the lowest, center, make it to the max, and trans, make it the lowest. And now it sounds more robotic. Not more robotic, it just sounds more FNF basically. So on C3 it sounds very deep, but that's not a bad thing. you want to make it go as deep as possible. Let's try C2. C2, it's very deep, of course, but it doesn't sound like a human anymore. It doesn't sound FNF. Like, you would never use this in your song, even if it was sad or whatever. So you keep it on C3 because it sounds, you know, it sounds human. It's very deep. It's the deepest human sound ever, basically. So what you do, you make a staircase, you know, like you make the sound go up one by one. And I do it in that way because it's easier. So you just make it go up by one every single time, and I'm gonna show you the result after I'm done, and we're gonna finish. Okay, now that I'm done with it, I'm gonna check if everything is correct. Okay, I made sure that everything goes up in a staircase and I didn't miss anything, and everything is perfectly fine. Okay, now that I'm done with it, you can save as you press this flop stick with a plus icon, I think, in here. You press on it and save it somewhere. Okay, and now that I'm done with everything, I will mute this one real quick. You go into this view channel rack button and you press on the plus and search for Slice X, and it's in FL Studio by default. And then you can either drag your pitch corrected sample into this, or press the flop stick icon and press load sample and select the sample. Okay, and now after you did that, you go into this icon and press right click and press dull auto slicing, and it will do the job. Sometimes you have some errors and doesn't work perfectly fine. Like, for example, in this one, I have a marker in the middle of a sound that I don't want. I just press right click on it and press delete. And if the dual auto slicing doesn't work fine with you, you can do it manually by selecting and pressing on the marker. And now it's making a marker at the beginning of it, but I don't really need it because the auto slicing did its job perfectly fine in my case. What you do now is press the save sample as, and you just save it, and now you can just drag and drop it onto Slice X and you're good. And now what you can do is make a song with it or play with your MIDI keyboard. I mean, also, this is how the chromatic skull sounds like. And this is the end of the video. Hope it worked fine for you, and if you need any help, you can put a comment and tell me what's your issue, and I will help you with fixing it, hopefully. And goodbye.